Fox News, I'm CJ Pop. A huge case in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. Did Donald Trump commit insurrection by inciting a crowd to storm the Capitol on January 6th? And should that keep him off the ballot in Colorado and nationwide? The state's highest court ruled to prevent Mr. Trump's name from appearing on the Colorado primary ballot, setting up today's massive showdown.
Trump's legal team says, quote, he is the presumptive Republican nominee and the leading candidate for president of the United States. The American people, not courts or election officials, should choose the next president of the United States.
Fox's Brooke Singman reporting no issue in Nevada where it's caucus day for Republicans. Donald Trump, the only name to consider. Nikki Haley chose to run in state's primary on Tuesday. Her campaign claims the caucuses are rigged with the former president. Rescuers still searching for 5 Marines after locating their helicopter in a California forest east of San Diego. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning, everyone. We are Mix 104.1. We're on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and we're on MixTV.tv. And Bridget, really looking forward to tonight. We'll have the elementary basketball championships tonight in 4th and 5th grade.
That's right. Yes, at MixTV.tv. We'll have that exclusive coverage thanks to our friends at GI for Kids.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Hey, tonight it's 6 o'clock is the boys' 4th and 5th grade championship at Ocoee Middle Schools, where the tournament's being held. North Lee will take on Candice Creek Elementary, Cherokee Elementary, 6 o'clock. And then the girls' 4th and 5th grade championship, 7:20 tonight, North Lee and Charleston. Again, coverage. You've got friends or family even outside of the area, or you want to go back and watch it yourself if you're going to be there, go to mixtv.tv. And yes, as Bridget said, thanks so much to GI for Kids. And if your child's having any GI issues, that sort of thing, they are now open in Cleveland, right behind Medical Center Pharmacy. All right, let's get a check of our local and state news. Oh, my goodness, that tremendous Medal of Honor recipient, Captain Larry Taylor, was laid to rest on Wednesday after 81 years, as this says, of a life well lived. Our friends at Local 3, our news partners there, report the Signal Mountain native passed away January 28th after a year of recognition for his heroic actions in Vietnam 56 years ago. And Larry Taylor had cancer, and he, of course, as you know, received the Medal of Honor in September of 2023, and then he passed away back on January the 28th. So many commendations for Taylor, who passed away after a battle with cancer. U.S. Army Captain Larry Taylor, and he was lauded by the President yesterday and so many others. He was laid to rest yesterday. They had a beautiful ceremony for him, also at the National Medal of Honor Museum in Chattanooga. And our thoughts and prayers with his family this morning. Lee University Online ranked 128th in the nation among the 2024 best online bachelor's programs by U.S. News and World Report. Also ranked for its online Bachelor in Business, Dr. Joshua Black, Executive Director of Lee Online, said, quote, "It's a real honor for Lee Online to be so close to the top of the U.S. News list for both Best Online Bachelors and for Best Online Bachelor in Business. We're one of the highest private schools on both lists. It represents," he continued the quote here, "recognizes the exemplary work the faculty and staff at Lee do for Christ," end quote. And that is out of the 2024 ranking, included 339 universities nationwide. U.S. News making that designation Lee University. Tennessee Secretary of State Trey Hargett announced that the presidential field now set for the Tennessee Super Tuesday presidential preference primary March the 5th. On Super Tuesday, 15 other states will join Tennessee in helping deciding each party's presidential nominee. The following candidates on Tennessee's March 5th ballot, even though some of the candidates have suspended or dropped out of the race. On the Republican primary ballot will be Ryan Binkley, Chris Christie, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Asa Hutchison, Vivek Ramaswamy, David Stuckenberg, Donald J. Trump, and Bridget Forrester. Pardon me. What? There was a misprint here.
Oh.
On the Democratic side of the ballot, Joseph R. Biden Jr. Yeah. Until you get a microphone, you're suspended. Fruit Loops was talking to me on the intercom, and it sounds like the Charlie Brown adults. Wah, wah. So anyway, pardon me. I misread that. I apologize. It's Bridget is not on that ballot. She is on the Green Party. So there you go. I hope that goes well for you. Congratulations. Early voting begins. Oh my goodness, Valentine's Day. What a romantic way to spend Valentine's Day. Early voting, and runs Monday to Saturday. Early voting through Tuesday, February 27th, and on March 5th, we are live with our election night coverage as usual. There is more news. You can find that on our website at mymix1041.com. Let's get our first check of traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford at Cleveland. Save a lot during Don Ledford GMC's President's Day Trade-Up event. You can stop by now and save big at Don Ledford GMC on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for more details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number as well. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, it's time now for the Hardee's Wake Up, coming up on 10 minutes after 7 at Hardee's. Don't forget chicken goodness at Hardee's with the new 2 for $5 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps. They're premium all-white chicken, hand-dipped in buttermilk. Also, they have it's lightly breaded, topped to golden perfection. And topped with lettuce, shredded cheese, and your flavor choice of ranch, honey mustard, or spicy Nashville hot. Served in a warm tortilla. Choose two of the same or mix and match. Get yours at a Hardee's near you.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Dad, are these numbers right? Our factory's been overproducing mattresses for most of the year.
The boys were on a heater and I just let them cook.
What?
Yeah, well, when you have a crew of craftsmen like we do, you just gotta let them go.
Well, I guess there's one thing to do. Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended mattress in America, starting at only 41 cents a night. But people better hurry because at these prices, they won't last long.
And it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Mixed Mornings, that is Scooter's Coffee.
That's right. For a limited time at Scooter's Coffee, you can get the XOXO Scoot Energy Infusion. They are celebrating Valentine's Day with this wonderful drink. It's powered with their very own Scoot Energy. For a limited time, this vibrant drink will ignite your taste buds with the delightful blend of peach, dark cherry, and the sweet tart tang of pomegranate topped with desert pear cold foam and heart-shaped sprinkles. This drink will have you feeling the love. That's at Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater, and coming soon to Dayton.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 714.
Save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. Feel the customized support and comfort at Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price.
For today, partly cloudy skies this morning, becoming overcast by afternoon. A high of 59 and a low of 47 this evening. A slight chance of a rain shower tonight. For tomorrow, occasional rain showers throughout the day. A 60% chance, a high of 62 and a low of 56. And then rain likely throughout the day on Saturday. Potential for heavy rainfall Saturday with a high of 63. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 33 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Hi, I'm Pastor James Sears from Mount Olive Ministries. And as much as I hate to admit it, I too listen to Steve and Bridget on 104.1 Mix Mornings.
Call Mix. Call Mix 104, and I can tell you're a regular listener.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here at Local 3 News today. One more look at those current temperatures before you head out the door this morning. Some of the coldest air taking place east of Chattanooga once again. Athens, Murphy, Cleveland, right at or below that freezing mark. Mid-30s in Dalton. 41 degrees for Chattanooga and Dayton, but notice we do have a handful of communities in the mid-40s, and then Scottsboro up in the upper 30s at this hour. So today, yes, it's chilly this morning, not quite as cold as yesterday morning. And even though we're going to get more clouds today, it'll become mostly cloudy. It's still an okay day if you need to do some work in your yard. Remember, rain is on the way for this weekend. So if you're planning on doing some kind of outdoor activity, you may want to get it done today. 54 degrees at noon, 60 at 3 o'clock, and then 58 at 6 p.m. Now, here's a check of our current clouds and radar. You can see those clouds kind of pushing overhead, particularly for some of our Tennessee communities, not quite as much further to the south that you go. But there's more to come. In fact, they have this whole kind of diagonal band from Texas all the way up to the Great Lakes. This is going to slide eastward. That's why I said we're going to generally have mostly cloudy skies today. But I also want to draw your eye further to the west, and you can see there's more activity at play. Low pressure system, a cold front. There's a trough that's running right through Texas. There's another low well to the west of us. As all of this energy slides eastward, we're going to have multiple waves of rain over the next 4 days or so. So timing everything out, still dry today. That wind from the south, partly sunny this morning, but then those clouds increase, becoming mostly cloudy. High temperatures still around that 60-degree mark. So it's going to be a mild day, maybe just not quite as pretty as what we've had for the past couple of days. Now tonight, 10, 11 o'clock, midnight, it's not showing up on Futurecast, but we'll start to see, particularly for our northwestern communities, a couple little spotty sprinkles that'll be possible. And then going into Friday, you'll have more of that green showing up on the screen. These are those hit or miss scattered showers for your Friday. Not everybody getting that rainfall. The chances that are about 40%. But if you do get some rain on Friday, it'll generally be pretty light in nature, but still probably want to have that raincoat with you. In fact, the scattered showers will be part of our Saturday morning as well. It's not until Saturday afternoon that this frontal system comes right across our area, and that acts as a conveyor belt just from the southwest to the northeast, pumping that rain into our region, particularly as that low passes overhead. So it's also going to be breezy. So this is wave one of our widespread rain. Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning, you can see that passing through. There'll be a little bit of a lull period Sunday, kind of midday into the afternoon, and then wave two of rain heads our way. That's going to be Sunday evening time into Monday morning. So here's wave two of that bigger.
Anyway, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Amanda McMillan today. Also, Barbara Chadwick is having a birthday today. It's Austin's grandmother. And then Ashlyn Young is having a birthday today as well. You can call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number as well. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427.
We're joined by Shari Tayloe, and Shari, I think you know one of those birthday people. Is that right?
That's right. Ashlyn Young. She's my oldest stepdaughter. Turned 27 today.
Happy birthday to her. We are joined by District Attorney of the 10th Judicial District, Shari Tayloe. And Shari, this functions, I guess, is your campaign announcement. Everybody knows that by now, but at least here.
I hope everybody knows that by now. But yes, I am running for district attorney.
Yeah.
I hope everybody knows that back in July of last year, Governor Lee appointed me to be the district attorney. And he did that because I have 25 years of experience. I have been prosecuting those 25 years. I've been practicing law a little bit longer than that, but I'm from here in Cleveland. My family moved here when I was 12, so I pretty much consider this my home.
That's right.
Went to Cleveland Junior High, Cleveland High School, Cleveland State, and UTC before I went to UT and got my law degree. Then I did some environmental law when I first graduated at Oak Ridge National Laboratory, which was, no offense to anybody that works there, but super boring. It was not what I wanted to do. Jerry Estes was the district attorney at the time here in the 10th, and he had an opening. I applied for it in 1994, and my calling began. I just absolutely love what I do, and I think I'm pretty successful at it. 25 years doing it is, I think that speaks a lot for me. I'm not one to just sit there and toot my own horn, but that's what I'm supposed to do here today. I worked for Jerry Estes from 94 until 2006. There was an election then. The person that ran, I did not work for him. And then I went into private practice for a short while, and I was successful at that too, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. And then in about 2011-12, a district attorney in Blount County, Mike Flynn, had an opening, asked me if I wanted to come back to prosecution. I said, oh yeah. And so I commuted for a long time it was a trip back and forth to Maryville, but when you are doing something that you love, you make those sacrifices. In 2014, when Steve Crump became the district attorney, he asked me to come back. It wasn't quite the right time because it's always about timing. But in 2016 it was, and I came back here and have been prosecuting ever since. I was the deputy district attorney beginning in 2017 until Governor Lee appointed me in July. I just love this. In my 25 years, I have done over 126 jury trials, and I know that's a weird number, but quite frankly, those were all the names I could remember. I've done a whole lot more than that, but I am I know I don't look old, but I am old, and so my memory's not the best as it was, but those are the names that I could remember that I did jury trials of. I have 27 homicide convictions. 15 of those are first-degree murder convictions, including a death penalty conviction. So I have done everything from chickens running at large to death penalty cases. And that experience is important because if, unfortunately, you ever become a victim of a crime, you want to know that the district attorney that is going to be handling your case knows the system, knows what it takes to prosecute a successful case and to seek justice, which is the most important thing, and I do that. One of the other things that I've done over this 25 years of prosecuting is teach law enforcement. I started teaching at the Cleveland State Law Enforcement Training Academy in '96 and did that for a while. There was that break. But I've come back to it and have prosecuted, not prosecuted, I have taught so many law enforcement, including Chief Gibson at the Police Academy, Tommy Jones, who's the sheriff up in Monroe County. I taught Lowell Russell, who is the state rep up in the northern counties. So a lot of law enforcement. I have touched I love that I've had a hand in that, and law enforcement here is so so good. I mean, they are well trained, and they do such a great job in pulling cases together and gathering the evidence. And it's nice to know I had a little bit of a hand in that, and continue to have a hand in our future law enforcement.
We're joined by District Attorney of the 10th Judicial District, Shari Tayloe. And Shari, you talked about loving it. Give me, what do you love about it? What do you love about this job?
The thing I love most about this is that what I'm doing affects people immediately. It affects our community immediately because I'm helping to protect our community. It helps victims because they're getting the justice that they're seeking when someone has wronged them criminally. I'm holding criminals accountable, and that is extremely important. And, you know, when I talk about justice, I don't want you to think that every case should be handled the same way. It isn't. Justice is different in every case because every case is an individual case. And so you have to look at it that way. There's no, you can't just blanketly say this is what's going to happen in all these cases because every circumstance is different.
Shari Tayloe joins us. All right, so Shari, you've had the floor, giving the floor again here, though. But talk to the voters and just, you know, why do you believe that they should cast a vote for you?
In this job, there are many important things. Experience and integrity are two of the most important things. And, you know, my parents raised me right. And knowing how to do what's right is not something that you just put platitudes to. It's what your past shows, and my past shows that. And experience also goes into that. You don't want someone in this job that has to do on-the-job training, that, you know, hasn't actually prosecuted criminal cases. You need somebody that knows what they're doing and have the integrity to do what's right. Sometimes to say no and not just yes to people, because you've got to follow where the evidence leads. And it is such an important job that you can't have someone that's in this position that politicizes it or uses it for their personal agenda. And that's not who I am. And if it was who I am, I certainly wouldn't be standing here asking for your vote or have been prosecuting for these 25 years.
Shari Tayloe, how do people find out more about your campaign?
You can find us at votesharitayloe.com. You can find us on Facebook. I think we're on Instagram as well. So there's a lot of ways to find out about me, but I would so appreciate your vote. Early voting starts February 14th, and Election Day is March 5th, and this is the Republican primary. I have been a Republican all my life and will continue to be one. So I hope that you'll go out to the polls. It is so important that you cast a vote, whether it's in my election, the presidential primary, in the constable elections, or school board, or any of those seats that are open. Vote.
Shari Tayloe, District Attorney General, thank you. Shari, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for having me. I love coming to see you guys, even though it's too early in the morning.
We say the same thing. Thanks, Shari.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. All right, 7:27. Tell you what, let's get a news update right here.
One News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, we'll come back now and tell you about local and state news here from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Oh, my goodness. Medal of Honor recipient Captain Larry Taylor will be laid to rest. And that is Wednesday, February the 7th. That is after 81 years of a life well lived. Captain Taylor passed away on January the 28th, 2024, after a year of recognition for his heroic actions in the Vietnam War some 56 years ago. And he was late, as I said, Captain Larry Taylor, Medal of Honor winner,
laid to rest yesterday. Secretary of State Trey Hargett announced the presidential field is set in Tennessee for the March 5th Super Tuesday primary. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, and tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
So we heard from our friend Carla Bolaños.
Yeah, Carla's a great singer, by the way. She tries to sing there at North Cleveland Church of God.
So she says, Steve, it's tortilla. You remember tortilla?
Tortilla.
That you were advertising?
Tortilla.
Yes.
Hey, Carla, I just was looking for your response. I know how to say tortilla.
Tortilla.
She says tortilla, I say tortilla.
Tortilla. The L's are silent.
Oh, the L's are silent.
Yes.
Well, so should you. Okay, it is, well, no, actually, could you do traffic here for a second?
Sure.
All right, let's go back over to you. Thank you, Carla, and good morning at Hopewell Elementary.
All right, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Save a lot during Don Ledford Buick's President's Day trade-up event. You can stop by now and save big at Don Ledford Buick on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for more details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number as well. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. Call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance, 950 25th Street in Cleveland in front of Ace Hardware, 423-458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Save up to $7,500.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
By Alchemy Med Spa and Wellness Center.
At Alchemy, they believe that beauty is for everyone and the transformation begins from within. The Alchemy team is comprised of certified experts, all passionate about treating, caring for, and educating their clients to achieve optimal results. They have 3 locations, downtown Cleveland in the Agora building on 1st Street, also in Chattanooga on the North Shore, and in Dayton. You can call them at 423-654-7630, online at alchemymedspachat.com.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
President's Day savings are going on now at all Mermaid Mattress locations. You save when you buy from the factory, and now you'll save even more at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, partly cloudy skies early in the day, mostly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 60 and a low of 47 tonight, a slight chance of a rain shower this evening. For tomorrow, we'll have rainfall throughout the day, a 70% chance, a high of 60 and a low of 55. And then on Saturday, we'll have rainfall throughout the day, potential for heavy rain, Saturday with a high of 63. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 34 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, 7:35, the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness, a sports report, sponsored in part by the Town Squire.
46 years and getting ready for 47. That's the Town Squire. Larry McDaniel and his staff are ready for a big new 2024 at the shop that appreciates the customer. Great values and great sales all over the Town Squire. On your favorite names like Southern Tide, Southern Point, Coastal Cotton, Vineyard Vines, and so many more. The Town Squire, ready for a new year. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
All right, the University of Tennessee men's basketball team, the Volunteers had trouble with LSU for a while, but pulled away 88-68 last night. You heard that here on your Ball Network station in Cleveland, Mix 104.1. Auburn University of Montgomery women defeated the Lee University Lady Flames last night, 73-47. The Lee men, though, earned a split. They beat Auburn University 79-69 last night. In the NBA, Celtics over the Hawks, 125-117. Boy, what a special night tonight. The Bradley County Parks and Rec 4th and 5th grade girls and boys basketball championships. We'll have coverage tonight live from Ocoee Middle School, 6 o'clock. The boys championship, North Lee and Candies Creek, Cherokee Elementary. Then at 7:20, the girls championship will be Charleston taking on North Lee. Coverage on mixtv.tv. Well, thanks to our friends at GI for Kids. If your child is having GI issues, GI for Kids now in Cleveland behind Medical Center Pharmacy, North Ocoee Street in Cleveland. It's all happening tonight. Again, mixtv.tv. Carmen Lastoria on play-by-play tonight, 6 o'clock. Mixtv.tv. If you've got friends or family out of the area, they want to watch it, they can watch it anywhere in the world. You can go back and watch, as a matter of fact. Nick Saban is joining ESPN as an analyst on college football game day. Plus, he'll be on the NFL draft coverage, other shows. Nick Saban on ESPN. Now, there's a rumor that, and this is not a joke, that Nick Saban and his former boss and self-professed best friend Bill Belichick are going to do a Manning Brothers-like show. Yeah, they're going to comment, I guess, on games. That is a rumor right now, but if that happens, that is must-see TV. And Lee University baseball defeated Lincoln Memorial yesterday 6-4. All right, right now we are giving a. Do you know how to destroy a contest?
I can have him call back.
Yeah, have him call back. I don't have time for Bobby. Well, have him call back. I got to give away some tickets. Ashley, and who knew Ashley still? You know what? I'll just take it. Hey, Bobby.
Steve.
You're screwing up a contest, but thanks. What do you want?
Oh, geez. Well, you want it? I called in to give the market report, Steve. I got some good news. You want to hear it?
No, but I do. I do want to hear it. Go right ahead.
So,
I forgot my creamer too. Did I forget it really? Well, Brett just brought me some coffee, some Scooter's coffee, and I forgot my creamer. We're falling apart here. About to give away some tickets, and then you call in, and Sheridan's crying, and Bridget just left.
Let me read a text message that I received from Bridget. It says, "quote unquote, call now if you can at 7:30." So I called right away. I just jumped right on it. Steve.
Well, here's Bridget, because here's Bridget. She doesn't pay any attention whatsoever. Because I told her just before I told her right before sports, said we're going to give away these tickets because Ashley is screaming at me that we got a ton of Ice Bears tickets to give away. Got a great partnership. You ever been to an Ice Bears game, the hockey team?
No, I haven't, Steve.
Up at the Knoxville Civic.
What's the question? I'm ready. What's the question?
They're up at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum, and so we got this partnership. So Ashley's screaming at me yesterday, we got all these tickets to give away. We're not giving any away. So I told you right before sports. I said, we're going to give them away. So then you text Bobby and said, call now.
Well, then when we do a contest, then Bobby can't get on because people are calling trying to win tickets.
Well, hey, Steve, how long have we been doing this?
I don't know.
You say yourself we've been doing this for, what, a long time, probably 17 years?
You told me too long.
Right after sports. And I still get flabbergasted when you have contests right after sports because you know I'm calling. So.
Well, no, we don't know you're calling. We don't even know where you are. We don't even know if you're real. You could be AI before AI was cool. Okay.
That's true. Yeah. I am an AI version of Bobby.
Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. All right, Bobby, what's up this morning?
Hey, the stock's up. Dow up 156 points.
Whoa.
It closed at 38,677. The S&P up 40. They closed at 4,995. We're almost at 5,000 on the S&P, Steve. And the NASDAQ up 147. They closed at 15,757. So markets are up yesterday. We're off to a great start in 2024. Back to you guys in the studio. I'll let you get back to your contest.
I don't care. No one cares. Hey, so Bobby, how do we get a hold of you, buddy?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby, thanks.
Hey, Steve, sorry to mess up your
You're not mad. No, don't be sorry. Hey, but be ready tomorrow. We need your Super Bowl pick tomorrow. So I want you to be praying about it, thinking about it.
I'll be ready. I will be ready.
I know you're picking. That's fine. All right, bye. All right, now, see, and here's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody pays attention to me. Nobody.
Nope.
So I had just said to you, we're going to give away some tickets to the Knoxville Ice Bears.
Yes.
You immediately, and photographic evidence from Bobby went to your text machine and said, call now.
Yes, before the calls start coming in and he can't get through the line.
I guess so. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. So let's do this. Let's do it this way. The first 5 people who call, now the phone's open, because God knows we can only afford one line. So the first 5 people who call us or text at, you can call the volunteer Redipest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text that same number. We're going to give you 4 tickets to see the Knoxville Ice Bears against Fayetteville tomorrow night in Knoxville. Now, this is the big minor league hockey team. And we got this partnership, and like I said, Ashley was screaming at me that we got to give away some tickets, go get a bunch of them. Now, I'm told these are good for any home game.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, so tomorrow they got game. Folks, go online. I ain't your internet. I ain't Google. But go online and look at it. This is good for 4 tickets any home game. You know what, Bridget? I'm about to blow your mind.
Okay.
Now we're going to do 10.
10?
Yeah, first 10 people call or text. Well, phones have got smoke coming off of them.
Yeah.
People are ringing off the wall. I guess you like the Ice Bears. No, it's a great night out. What do you want? Good God. Get your microphone. I'm tired of looking at you. Now you got me in a bad mood.
My microphone's in the building. I just haven't hooked it up.
Hey, where were you yesterday? Back in rehab?
No. No. We moved buildings yesterday.
You went what?
We moved buildings yesterday. Our church did.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So last night was our first time of meeting at the TL Lowry
Church
Center.
of the Harvest.
Church of the
moved
Harvest.
over to TL's.
Give a shout out. So Sunday will be our first service over there. We're excited. So
You tell Rhonda Davis I said hello. And
so
God bless her.
I decided to sleep in yesterday.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, you know.
Why'd you come in here?
No, the iceberg. I was going to explain to you how this works.
Please.
If you give away the tickets,
yes.
So whoever we give them away to gets codes. So they get a set of codes, and they can go on the website and pick whichever game they want to go to.
Any game.
So there's games for the next couple of months, so you can go through there and pick. So that way, it's on your schedule. So
First 10 people who call or text, we've had several of them already. So we got February 9th, 16th, 17th, February 23rd, 24th, 29th, and then several dates in March, and one date in April 6th. So this is good. So it's not just tomorrow night. We can do this for any of these.
So you're saying you missed me yesterday?
No, I did not.
Is that right?
Were you not here?
No.
Oh! You had Gideon in here, and I noticed the IQ points were out the roof on the director's hole.
I never heard from Gideon yesterday, so I assume everything went smooth.
No news is good news.
That's right.
At 7:45. Speaking of which, get out.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just...
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Mix 104.1.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Right, as we say good morning to you here. Oh, and little Nellie and Kelly.
Just roll right into the next one.
We're just going to go right on into it. It's EJ and Eric in the morning right here. Come on now, Nellie and Kelly. Well, see, I accidentally played. I wasn't supposed to play. But I be loving that dilemma now. That's right off my phone. That's what that is. That's actually my playlist. Going right into dilemma from us here now, baby. It's almost Valentine Day. Hey, speaking of which, Bridget, we got a world-class prize package for Valentine's Day. Whew. I'm getting older because I can't do that anymore. Just out of breath. But no, it's have I given you enough? Have I stalled enough?
Yes, thank you.
Because it wasn't printed out for us like we asked. So anyway, it's the Valentine's prize package presented by Mr. Cupid himself, Mark Shepard.
At least you didn't say stupid Cupid.
Well, that could be a foreshadowing of things to come, shouldn't it? Or couldn't it? Anyway, talk about it. We got our big Valentine's prize package. Actually, so folks, no kidding, we're giving it away Monday morning. So, yeah, it's a pretty compact time here, but Brett, do you have it yet?
Yes.
I'm just stalling. That's all I'm doing here. All right, let's go to you.
So here's what the Valentine package includes. A dozen roses from Perry's Petals, a $100 gift card from Bliss Luxury Spa and Salon, a red carpet romance package from our friends at Refined Looks Plastic Surgery. That prize in itself is valued at $700.
Yeah.
A dozen chocolate-covered strawberries from the Village Bake Shop.
Come on now.
A $100 gift card and Valentine's evening reservations from Inman Social. And then 2 tickets to see David Foster and Catherine McPhee in concert.
It's just one of the most...
Yeah.
David, let me tell you, David Foster, we'll play some David Foster coming up, but just one of the geniuses of music. Matter of fact, wrote I Will Always Love You, along with... well, Dolly wrote it, but David did the arrangement that Whitney did and the Whitney did from The Bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
David Foster's a genius. Wrote a bunch of stuff for Chicago. Well, you know, I mean, if you know music, if you don't know David Foster, change the station. Or at least Bing it or Google it or something. But David Foster's a genius. And I'd go to that if I went anywhere at night, but I probably won't do it.
No.
They actually offered me tickets, but I just can't. He married Catherine McPhee for American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're still married.
They are.
Because they're doing the concert together.
Yes.
Well, that doesn't mean they're married, though.
Right.
I mean, we got to get some of that do-re-mi, baby. I gotta shape up here.
Yes, please.
Bad. So anyway, how do they enter? What do they need to do? Oh, you know what? We'll take calls and texts.
Okay.
That's what we'll do.
614, thank you. 6499.
We'll have a staff meeting right here.
614-6499. You can call us or text us.
Yeah, so if you want to win, we've got other ways to register, but we're doing this Monday. So, I mean, today's Thursday. I know we have to tell our audience what. I have to tell Holden Hartline what day it is every day. Hey, Dad, what day is it? He'll kill me for doing that impersonation. But anyway. Gee, we don't need the Menendez brothers at the house, do we? It is 6 before the hour. Tell you what, we'll come right back with more in just a moment. Stand by.
Shop local at Eller and Owens.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
A presidential preference primary election. And that is Super Tuesday, March the 5th. Tennessee will join 15 other states on that day. And by the way, early voting, and Bridget, how romantic is this, starts on Valentine's Day.
That's right. You and your spouse can go vote together and then
take a date.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so early voting starts the 14th. We'll have election night coverage here on March the 5th. Back in a second.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Save a lot during Don Ledford Buick's President's Day trade-up event. You can stop by now and save big at Don Ledford Buick on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for more details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number as well. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
It is a couple of minutes for 8 a.m., the Simmons Bank celebration list.
All right, happy birthday to Amanda McMillan. The birthday wish says she is a very special person, a mom of 3. Barbara Chadwick is celebrating a birthday today. This is Austin's grandmother. Also, Ashlyn Young is 27 today. Colby.
Hang on a second. Hey, Fruit Loops, what do you call your grandmother? Hey, Fruit Loops, what do you call your grandmother? I'm on the internet.
Oh, he's going to come in.
That's not. Because, let me tell you something. Until you get a microphone, I'm going to scream like that.
I will hook up my mic during the break.
Okay.
That makes you happy.
What do you call your grandmother? Granny?
No,
Nanny?
Mama Barbara.
Nana?
Memo.
Memo. Is that who attacked me over at Orange Leaf one time?
No, this is a different one, yes.
How many grandparents do you have? About 45.
Several. 3 or 4 of them.
All of them related or just adopting you because they feel sorry for you?
2 of them are related, yes.
I don't know why that's funny. So you call her Mamo?
Yes.
Mamo. That's how I like it.
Yeah.
Now, I've done the chef commercial for years where Mama's been making the biscuits since early this morning.
At the time, she didn't want to, feel very old, but now I just call her old all the time. So
well, that's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
I think she's like 90-something or something. I don't know.
What is wrong with you?
I hope she's listening right now.
Old
She'll love
Mama,
it.
90-something.
No, I think she's 72 this year. So.
How will you celebrate the big birthday?
We usually go to Chili's.
Oh, Chili's.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Stuff Mama with some chilies and just tell her happy birthday.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes,
now, what's your go-to at Chili's if you had to have a go-to?
It's definitely the crispy tenders. Very good.
Chicken crispers?
Yes.
Now, what they can do is they can dump some of that, what's that queso they do there? It's like a chili queso or I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Just give me a gallon Mayfield jug of that.
I was going to say, I'm not a huge fan of that, so we're opposite there.
I'm not
That's
a huge
okay,
fan
whatever.
of you, so there you go.
But I like the broccoli.
You know what
potatoes.
I like, though? Honest to God, I love the chilies. I like those chips. Now, you folks in Orangeton.
Yes.
The flour chips instead of the corn chips. And you take those flour chips, and the dip's okay. It's not the best, but it'll do with the chip. And it's sturdy.
Yeah, no, it's very good. I like it. It's a wonderful conversation.
This has really gone downhill.
I mean, at least we could have a restaurant about a sponsor.
Well, Chili's is a sponsor, but they just sponsor me privately.
Oh, okay, I see what it is.
I walk in it instead of on Cheers it was Norm. They say Steve. Okay, get out. What are we still on the list?
Yes, we are.
It was
actually
after his grandmother. Hey, what's her real name?
Barbara Chadwick.
Barbara
Chadwick, yes.
Barbara Ann. Barbara Chadwick.
Colby DeFreeze celebrated a birthday yesterday. That is from Caitlin Collins. And then George Henry is celebrating a birthday today. Coach G at Tennessee Christian Preparatory School.
I know George Henry. He's the girls' basketball. See, you thought I didn't know him. You thought I was just doing that. Because I have been known. But George Henry's the girls' basketball coach at TCPS.
His entire Lady Hawks basketball team wishes him a happy birthday today.
Including Abigail Shepard, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, George, happy birthday, buddy.
All right, call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on
Wait
the
a second. I just got a note here from Abigail. I need more playing time. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
There we go. All right.
614-6499. You can call or text that number. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
The Town Squire is ready for a brand new...
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
It's time for your Cleveland area community calendar presented by Tenova Healthcare. Learn more about Tenova Healthcare in Cleveland by visiting them online at tenovacleveland.com.
I forgot to get that theme. Oh, did what's his name put in my list here? Let's see. I'm supposed to have Green Acres because we're going to talk about Green Acres. Hang on. Let's see if Felton did what we asked him.
Remind him.
No, he didn't. But it's okay.
I'm making a note.
Tell him he's not fired, he's suspended. Oh, okay. Well, this is even better. Well, it's not better, but I mean... Why am I not hearing this anywhere? Isn't that supposed to be there?
I don't know. I can't keep up.
Everything's broken. Are you people hearing this? I'm hearing it here. I can't hear it on the air.
Doesn't look like it.
All right. Back over to you. What's up?
Okay. Well, Green Acres is the place to be.
I was playing Sexy Back by JT, but anyway.
For breakfast and lunch.
I was sending that out to my buddy, the Dillards.
Yes, Matt and Terry.
Matt, yeah. Send that out to Matt. Sexy Back now.
The deli inside Green Acres offers hot plate lunches
I'm not hearing
and
anything.
dessert options each weekday. They also have things like produce, pickles, sausage, jams, and jellies, local honey. That's at Green Acres, 4450 Georgetown Road, across from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary.
Inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 805.
This President's Day, buy an iCool, L&K, or Posh and Lavish adjustable set and receive up to an $800 Visa gift card, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies this morning, becoming mostly cloudy this afternoon. A high of 60 and a low of 47 tonight. A slight chance of a rain shower this evening. For tomorrow, we'll have rainfall throughout the day, a high of 61 and a low of 55 tomorrow evening. And then potential for heavy rainfall throughout the day on Saturday with a high of 63. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 35 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 104.1. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
The best it can be, bestbuymetalroofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. The Supreme Court hears arguments today in a Colorado case about whether former President Trump can be banned from the ballot over his role in the Capitol riot.
We'll hear a lot about a key provision of the 14th Amendment, specifically Section 3, that bars those from holding federal office in the future who engaged in insurrection while an officer of the United States, something put in place after the Civil War to keep Confederates from running for federal office. The question is whether it specifically applies to the president and his conduct in office.
Fox's David Spun. Author Marianne Williamson ends her campaign against President Biden for the Democrats' presidential nomination.
This one campaign is over now, but that larger arc of American history, it goes on. And it is my deepest hope that we in some way contributed to that larger story.
America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news, Mix 104.1 Talk, 101.3 The Buzz, MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, and Medal of Honor recipient Captain Larry Taylor was laid to rest on Wednesday, February the 7th, after 81 years of a life well lived. The Signal Mountain native passed away January 28th after a year of recognition for his heroic actions in the Vietnam War 56 years ago. As Taylor received the Medal of Honor and was awarded by President Biden in a ceremony, and then he did pass away on January the 28th after a battle with cancer. The hero passed away in his home on Signal Mountain and received commendations from all over the nation, including the president. And yesterday he was laid to rest, February the 7th. The Medal of Honor Center held the ceremony, and the public was invited to attend. And again, this is for Medal of Honor winner Captain Larry Taylor of Signal Mountain,
who had passed away January the 28th. He was laid to rest yesterday. You can go back and watch that service. Go to our news partners at Local 3's website, and you can go back and watch that very special service for an exceptional individual and a hero of this nation, Captain Larry Taylor. Well, Lee University Online's been ranked 128th among the 2024 best online bachelor's programs by U.S. News and World Report. Also ranked for its online Bachelor in Business, Dr. Joshua Black, the executive director of Lee Online, said in a statement, quote, "It's a real honor for Lee Online to be so close to the top of the U.S. News list for both Best Online Bachelors and Best Online Bachelors in Business programs. We are one of the highest private schools on both lists. It recognizes the exemplary work that the faculty and staff at Lee do for Christ," end quote. The 2024 ranking included 339 universities nationwide. U.S. News chose the rankings based on factors that consider how these online programs are being delivered and how effective they are at awarding affordable degrees in a sensible amount of time. The Tennessee Secretary of State, Trey Hargett, announced that the presidential field is set in Tennessee for the March 5th Super Tuesday presidential preference primary election. Super Tuesday, 15 other states will join the volunteer state in helping decide each party's presidential nominee. The following candidates will be on Tennessee's March 5th, 2024 ballot, even though some of these candidates have suspended or dropped out of the race. On the Republican primary ballot, Ryan Binkley, Chris Christie, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Asa Hutchison, Vivek Ramaswamy, David Stuckenberg, Donald J. Trump. On the Democratic primary ballot, Joseph R. Biden. And a late entry on the Do Nothing ballot. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud of her. Bridget Forrester will be listed on your ballot. It's the Do Nothing Party.
That's me.
Bridget, congratulations.
Thank you for that.
And
Thanks.
I know that you will be your party's nominee at the convention, which will also be held in our conference room.
Oh,
well, no, we
good.
can't have a political event here.
Oh.
So you and your mother, I know, have arranged something on the Greenway. So I hope it doesn't rain. And that's, of course, your national party convention. Will it be like 1968 Chicago, where you all beat each other up?
Yeah,
Is that what's
sure,
going to happen?
yeah.
Democratic Convention of 68? So, Bridget, congratulations on getting your party's nomination.
Yes, thank you so much.
And what is your platform at the Do Nothing Party?
We'll do nothing, of course.
Finally, a funny line from Bridget. Wow! Man!
Oh, man.
Early voting starts Valentine's Day. So here, hey, Fran Green, this will save me a text. Hey, Fran, down at the Bradley County election office, election convention, what we need to do, since we're early voting on Valentine's, pump in some Barry White to all of the precincts.
Okay.
We got the 3 early voting precincts, and we just need to pump up some Barry White and get them people in a voting mood. Set the mood, Fran. You can early vote beginning February 14. Runs Monday to Saturday and also Tuesday, and that'll end February 27th. Election Day, March 5th, we'll have election night coverage on Super Tuesday right here. Well, news brought to you in part by Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance. Earlier, Bridget called him Stupid Cupid.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Now we go back to the tape.
You called him Cupid, and I said, well, at least you didn't call him Stupid Cupid.
Hey, Fruit Loops. I think he's got a microphone now. Fruit Loops, are you there?
Yes, boss.
Thank you. Oh, man, that warms my heart. That warms my heart. Hey, Fruit, listen, can we go back on tape where Bridget called Shepard Stupid Cupid?
Was this yesterday? No, we cannot.
Why would you watch the show?
Building don't listen.
I mean, they're not even. We can't even get the people in the building to listen to us. That's where we are.
Even if I was here, I probably wouldn't have heard it.
Oh, and tell them why. Tell them who's really directing this broadcast this morning on mixtv.tv.
Currently, it's Madison directing the broadcast. And Justice is back here learning, so he'll be doing it next.
Us is back there, feet kicked up, eating his goldfish.
We wonder why he's coming in here all the...
I won't even show up, okay?
Well, couldn't tell any difference. Hey, are you part of Bridget's Do Nothing Party?
Yes, I will support Bridget any way I can.
Thank
That's
you.
not what you say behind her back, I guarantee you that. You tell me, have Bridget quit calling me. She always wants something. I think I'd volunteer most of this staff for your do-nothing party. Ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. We're going to open the phone lines and the text lines and every line. If you'd like to join Bridget in her do-nothing national convention, we got to do planning. Bridget and her mother, Susan, will be her running mate.
Look, I've been Bridget's campaign manager several times.
Oh yeah, she always beats me. You guys fix the election.
We'll have some buttons made that says "Do Nothing," shirts that says "Do Nothing."
This is how things happen.
I mean, we're on board.
Hey, Larry, can we get a blazer with a do nothing? Can we get we had the Hardwick blazer for years at Town Squire. Can we get the do nothing blazer there at the Town Squire? Larry's on board. He's in. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bridget has announced her candidacy. She was nominated. I got to get with Trey Hargett because you're going to be a write-in for now. We'll get you on the ballot. It's okay. But if you want to join Bridget in the Do Nothing Party, and by the way, this audience is perfect for that, I want you to call or text right now. So you're going to stand with her right now? You always vote for her over me. Which, by the way, is a stolen election. We know that. We got the tape. Don't worry, Rudy Giuliani has been working on that while he goes to jail. So, 423-614-6499. If you're joining Bridget with the Do Nothing Party, call or text right now. And there's absolutely no prize involved here.
Well, there goes our calls and texts.
Well, here's why. You've got to be able to plan your convention. Right now, the convention is her and her mother. They're going to be out here on the Greenway. They bottle the water and call it holy water and sell it. But at the same time, we got a plan. So we need to know where her Do Nothing convention is going to be. We need to know how many people are showing up. So Bridget is the nominee in the Do Nothing Party. So
Bud
go ahead.
Kinches, thank you.
But that's about right. Yeah, Bud and Good News Magazine have joined the Do Nothing Party. Imagine that.
Someone here says, as long as Steve isn't on board, I'm in.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Thank you. So Bridget is taking delegates right now.
Juan Gomez. Yeah, you thought he was your friend.
Juan!
I would vote for Bridget over you, Steve.
What? No, it's not an election. No, I am not running. This is just Bridget. Bridget is now running against everyone in the Do Nothing Party. If you want to join her convention, call or text 423-614-6499. And we will be turning over your names to the FBI. So thank you.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
All right, let's get a check of the streets. What's up?
All right, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Save a lot during Don Ledford Chevrolet's President's Day trade-up event. You can stop by now and save big at Don Ledford Chevrolet on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for more details. We have no accidents to tell you about this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number as well. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA, where all are welcome with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of income. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
So, Tennova Healthcare Cleveland CEO Jarrett Millsap just texted me. He said he is seeing Trey Hargett next week.
All right.
He is going to force an amendment to where we will get the Do Nothing Party on the ballot where you belong.
There we go.
Bridget is the nominee officially this morning, making the announcement officially, of the Do Nothing Party. And so Bridget is trying to plan her convention. We understand we've had some of the convention items. We've had some pizza donated. Also, we need some plates and cups. And Bridget will need a lectern. Now, because we are nonpartisan here at WCLE, we will not participate in any way, shape, form, or fashion. She cannot even borrow a mic cord. She was in here trying to steal some microphones, and that ain't going to work. So, and she, of course, enlisted Yvette Bond at Fiesta to try to help her. But her and her mother are launching their campaign here this morning. And will she be charged for it? No, this is we do free campaign announcements.
Yep, this is it.
This is all. She'll be paying from here on out. So we'll just take it out of your check. That's fine. All right, we're back in a moment.
Save up to $7,500.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com.
proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Dad, are these numbers right? Our factory's been overproducing mattresses for most of the year.
The boys were on a heater and I just let them cook.
What?
Yeah, well, when you have a crew of craftsmen like we do, you just gotta let them go.
Well, I guess there's one thing to do. We'll have the biggest inventory clearance sale in our 44-year history.
Yep, we'll just mark everything down.
But people better hurry, because at these prices, they won't last long.
And it's only a Mermaid mattress.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Cloudy skies this morning, becoming mostly cloudy this afternoon. A high of 60 and a low of 47 this evening. A slight chance of a rain shower. For tomorrow, 5 tomorrow evening. And then on Saturday, potential for heavy rainfall throughout the day with a high of 63. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 35 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
And we're joined by our friend Rodney Murray. He's the executive director of the Cleveland Family YMCA, and a new friend we've just made, Michael Brown, is the president and CEO of the Ronald McDonald House. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was looking to make sure you could get us both in the shot. Michael's so short and all that I didn't know how far you'd have to pan back.
It's the remake of Twins,
That's
ladies
exactly
and gentlemen.
Right. You won't believe it, but we had on the same jacket and the same shirt whenever he got here, so I didn't want to listen to you. So I know.
You are twins. I love it.
I took my jacket off. But,
well, I can take my jacket off. I actually have a blue shirt on, too.
So
we really would be
there
matching.
you go. Well, hey, Rodney, this was a great announcement.
Yes.
Here.
Well, what we want to talk about this morning, the why is we're doing so many great things, but one of the most recent things that we have done, we formulated a partnership with Ronald McDonald House Charities where we have actually given them office space inside our facility, and it's just been a great partnership. I'm going to let Michael, that is more important than we might think, and I'm going to let Michael tell us why and talk a little bit about that partnership.
Michael, good morning.
Yes, good morning. And Steve, thanks for having me here this morning. This partnership stems from a long work history for me with the YMCA. So I've got 27 plus years as an actual employee and leader within the Y organization. Most people don't know that about me. And so once I was recruited and hired here in Chattanooga to take over the Ronald McDonald House, the first entity that I thought about as a partner, potential partner, was obviously the YMCA. Because when you look at our core mission, it's all about families and keeping families close when they have a sick child that they're working with. So the YMCA being the heart of their mission, as well as kids, families, and community. So it was a natural fit, a natural gravitation for me. I think the other component to that is that our families, the bulk of our families that stay at the Ronald McDonald House in Chattanooga, comes from the Cleveland community. So a lot of people don't know that as well. And so when we're here and trying to raise awareness and raise resources, a lot of people think that we're taking those resources back to Chattanooga for Chattanoogans. That's not the case at all. The bulk of our families are coming from this community here. And so it only made sense for us to reach out and to establish a presence here. And what better partner to have than the YMCA? And so we will launch and do a ribbon cutting, and I want to invite you, Steve, and your team and your entire listening audience to come out on March the 7th at the Cleveland YMCA between the hours of 11 and 12 noon. It'll leave right in the lunchtime, so you can come on out and get a little work done and then stay out for lunch. But we will do a ribbon cutting ceremony. We will have our wellness navigating staff there to help to explain the program. The name of the program, let me go back and say that. So the name of the program, we're creating what we call a seamless continuum of care for these families. So once a family enters into the Erlanger system and working with their sick kid, we offer the free space to come over to the house to stay for as long as you need to stay. Once those families leave the house before this program, this partnership happened, if they were from Cleveland, once they left the house and come back to Cleveland, that was the last time that we would touch them or help them in the sense of helping to coordinate and navigate things. Now, with this new partnership, this new program, we will have a staff physically present inside of the Y. This staff will be, the title for this staff is the Wellness Navigator. So the name of the program is House to Home. So from the Ronald McDonald House to home, we want to be with you moving forward, because what we have learned is a lot of these families are going through a traumatic situation. So what we call normal lifestyle, or what they may have termed normal for them before their sick child, is no longer the norm for a lot of these families. And so what we're saying now is, we want to be with you. We want to stay with you until you're good. And so how do we do that? We will sit down with you and individual family by individual family, work out an actual plan with you. So if you come to us, for instance, and say, hey, just lost my child, gosh, I don't know the first thing to do to go in and start to look for covering my rent, or transportation is an issue. How about medication for me and my kids or my significant other? Well, we want to help you, and we want to be able to say, hey, we have a wellness navigator. You're leaving the house, but when you get back to Cleveland, we have somebody there for you. So go to the Cleveland YMCA, sit down with them, and they're going to help to navigate you through your next steps in your life. And so that's an important factor for these families, Steve. And for anybody who knows about the Ronald McDonald House and how long we've been around, for the 33 plus years, we're now expanding our reach, not to only to Cleveland. The second place community where most of our families are from is from the Dalton community. So Cleveland and Dalton, we're looking to do the same thing. We're down now talking with the YMCA down in Dalton about the same particular potential project.
We are joined by Michael Brown. He is the president and CEO of the Ronald McDonald House, which we love and admire and have for years. And Rodney Murray is the executive director of the Cleveland Family YMCA. And Rodney, what I'm hearing here is these families who already have so much on them, if they're in Cleveland and hopefully soon Dalton, they won't have to travel all the way to Chattanooga. They may, obviously, later, but they can do things here with you at the Y.
That's exactly right. And he spoke about the continuum of care. They've been talking with Tenova, talking with us. We're going to create that continuum of care for folks. That one of the best, regardless of the outcome, you always hope it's a positive outcome, but let's face it, it's not always a positive outcome for families that stay in the Ronald McDonald House. And to help them create a habit or a culture of self-care is what we're about as well. So we want to help them as they transition out into the YMCA. We're giving every family that comes through the program a 30-day membership. And then helping direct them through our income-based membership discounts so that we give them time to complete the paperwork and get through that process. So we're just really about that continuum of care and being part of the solution in sometimes one of the most terrible times of a family's life. And the other thing is, it amazes me how many people have been touched around us that we don't know. I had... For instance, a board member, I brought it up at a board meeting just to share the information. Afterwards, a board member walks up to me and said, we stayed there for several weeks while my child was sick. And so many people have been touched by the Ronald McDonald House and by the YMCA. It's natural just to bring those two together.
I believe it's Dr. Michael Brown, is that right?
Well, yeah, I only require my kids to call me that.
Well, hey, real quick, I know you got to go, but I know stuff happening. But hey, Dr. Brown, tell us about yourself and how long have you been in the Chattanooga area?
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Nashville,
and
again, spent 17 years with the YMCA there. So I spent very little time here in Chattanooga. Most of my time I would visit Chattanooga to visit my mentor here, and my mentor was a former CEO here at the YMCA, and so traveled to Dallas, spent some time in Dallas, and then spent some time in Tampa, Florida market, all with the YMCA until I was recruited to come here to Chattanooga. So it's almost like full circle for me in my family. I have 7 kids total, and I often tell people that I now have a basketball team with 2 subs. And so when I say that and my wife is around, she's always correcting me. She's always going, okay, so who are the 2 subs? Your kids or my kids? Who are the 2 subs? And I'm going, of course, honey, my kids are the 2 subs.
That's great.
Yeah, but anyway, but I've been here now for a little over 20 months in this role, and love Chattanooga, love this community. But again, this is almost like a homecoming a bit for me.
And as Dr. Michael Brown, again, he's the president and CEO of the Ronald McDonald House, which we just think so much of and been involved. As he said, Rodney, one more time, and that is more people are at the Ronald McDonald House from Cleveland than anywhere else, and so this is so perfect. Anything you want to add here before we go, Rodney?
No, just that that's something to keep in mind. I actually did not know that until Michael told me that the majority of families staying at the Ronald McDonald House or receiving services are from the Bradley County
Mark
area.
Smith told me that. I don't know if you've gotten acquainted with Mark yet.
Yeah,
we
love Mark.
I'm sorry if you have.
Yeah, no, we love Mark.
I'm glad somebody does. He's
glad
very mean to me. So anyway, I love Mark too, but don't tell him. But no, Mark Smith and what the Smith family McDonald's has done is just. He's told me that before though. That's the situation. Michael, I'll give you the final word here. But anything you want to add here before we go?
Again, just want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to share our message. Always March the 7th. From 11 to 12, come out, support the YMCA and the Ronald McDonald House in this partnership. We cannot do this work alone. We will need the community here of Cleveland to step up and to step out and to support these families. And again, I can't tell you how many challenging families that we work with day in and day out as they're working with their sick children. And a lot of these families come back. They don't come back whole. They may come to us with that sick kid, but a lot of them come home without a child. And so these are traumatic times. This is I say real work, serious work for us when we're working with these families, trying to help them to navigate their way back to the normal lifestyle.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, and,
Yes, sir.
and whatever you need, you got it here. So
Thank you.
And you can take Bridget with if you'd like. She's just launched her political campaign this morning. And, Michael, if you'd like to go ahead and endorse her, she is now the nominee of the Do Nothing Party. All right, Rodney, hey, I'm going to give you the final word. What do you got?
Yeah. Well, I just want to remind everybody, you've been talking about it. We've got our big fundraiser at the end of the month this month, and leading up to that, I just wanted to share kind of, your YMCA is far more than a gym and swim.
That's right.
And we are a 501c3 charitable organization. We give away approximately $250,000 per year in subsidy in the form of income-based discounts. Wow. And people don't realize that. And, of course, we have to pay for that because our employees don't want to work for a quarter of their fee. I know I don't want to work for a quarter of my salary, but Bridget said she might work for hers. But
Bridget said it's a ministry.
That's exactly right. But we raise money, as you well know, to do that. You have been very charitable to us yourself with both your time and your money.
I really have.
And
yeah, I really
yes,
have.
you have. And we just want to make sure that people remember that, especially this month leading into that. We are a charitable organization, and we need your dollars to be able to support these programs that we do to help other people. So get on board, help us tune in on the 28th, and help us to affect these lives.
It's going to be a great time. And again, the announcement this morning that the Ronald McDonald House now has a location inside of the Cleveland Family YMCA. Well, Bridget, I tell you what, right now, since the Spirit's moving and Rodney's here, and don't forget Dr. Brown,
Write
he's
me a
here.
check.
He's offended all of his children. That's fine. No. Let's give away some 7-day passes. We've been doing this. And then I think everybody who goes into gets one of the 7-day passes for the Cleveland Family Y up for a month. Is that right?
Yes.
On February 28th?
That is correct.
That's
what we're
right.
doing?
Yes. Yeah.
Could have done a little more, but that's fine. All right. So let's do it.
Yeah, 614-6499, the next 5 minutes. Everyone who calls or texts us will win a free 7-day pass from the Cleveland Family YMCA. So again, 614-6499.
And to meet your challenge, we will do more on the 28th.
Oh!
I'm keeping it secret, but I have a plan in which someone could win a 1-year membership to the YMCA. Yes, I will discuss that with you. I want to work with you guys on that, but yeah, we're going to work on that.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. All right, so call us, text us right now. Get your 7 days free at the Y in Cleveland, 423-614-6499. And then every Friday we give away out of that a month, so that'll be tomorrow, February 28th.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here at Local 3 News today. One more look at those current temperatures before you head out the door this morning. Some of the coldest air taking place east of Chattanooga once again. Athens, Murphy, Cleveland, right at or below that freezing mark. Mid-30s in Dalton. 41 degrees for Chattanooga and Dayton, but notice we do have a handful of communities in the mid-40s, and then Scottsboro up in the upper 30s at this hour. So today, yes, it's chilly this morning, not quite as cold as yesterday morning. And even though we're going to get more clouds today, it'll become mostly cloudy. It's still an okay day if you need to do some work in your yard. Remember, rain is on the way for this weekend, so if you're planning on doing some kind of outdoor activity, you may want to get it done today. 54 degrees at noon, 60 at 3 o'clock, and then 58 at 6 p.m. Now, here's a check of our current clouds and radar. You can see those clouds kind of pushing overhead, particularly for some of our Tennessee communities, not quite as much further to the south that you go, but there's more to come. In fact, they have this whole kind of diagonal band from Texas all the way up to the Great Lakes. This is going to slide eastward. That's why I said we're going to generally have mostly cloudy skies today. But I also want to draw your eye further to the west, and you can see there's more activity at play. Low pressure system, a cold front. There's a trough that's running right through Texas. There's another low well to the west of us. As all of this energy slides eastward, we're going to have multiple waves of rain over the next 4 days or so. So timing everything out, still dry today. That wind from the south, partly sunny this morning, but then those clouds increase, becoming mostly cloudy. High temperatures still around that 60-degree mark. So it's going to be a mild day, maybe just not quite as pretty as what we've had for the past couple of days. Now tonight, 10, 11 o'clock, midnight, it's not showing up on Futurecast, but we'll start to see, particularly for our northwestern communities, a couple of little spotty sprinkles that'll be possible. And then going into Friday, you'll have more of that green showing up on the screen. These are those hit or miss scattered showers for your Friday. Not everybody getting that rainfall. The chances that are about 40%. But if you do get some rain on Friday, it'll generally be pretty light in nature, but still probably want to have that raincoat with you. In fact, the scattered showers will be part of our Saturday morning as well. It's not until Saturday afternoon that this frontal system comes right across our area, and that acts as a conveyor belt just from the southwest to the northeast, pumping that rain into our region, particularly as that low passes overhead. So it's also going to be breezy. So this is wave one of our widespread rain. Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning, you can see that passing through. There'll be a little bit of a lull period Sunday, kind of midday into the afternoon, and then wave two of rain heads our way. That's going to be Sunday evening time into Monday morning. So here's wave two of that bigger widespread rain. That then pushes eastward your Monday afternoon, the backside of that system, back to those scattered showers, and then a couple of sprinkles on Tuesday morning. That all clears out, becoming mostly sunny, but it will be chillier, so breezy conditions on the backside of that system Monday into Tuesday. Total rainfall then now all the way through Tuesday morning, about 2 to 3.5 inches is what we're looking at for our area. Back to today, not so much about the rain, but yes, we will have some increasing clouds, so mostly cloudy and mild. High temperatures upper 50s to low 60s, and then for tonight, isolated showers and cool, but not cold. Those lows are in the 40s.
All right, let's go to check of the streets. What's up?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. During the President's Day trade-up event, they have big savings on as many as 85 pre-owned trucks, SUVs, vans, sedans, and coupes in stock, representing almost every brand, domestic and import. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number as well.
All right, we're joined now by our friends from Lee University Athletics. We have Carmen Lastoria. Carmen is, of course, assistant AD at Lee University. Good morning, Carmen. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. Always great to be with you.
And you brought a very special guest in this morning.
I sure did. We are so excited to introduce our brand new Lee women's soccer coach, Lee Hughes. Lee comes to us from the University of Texas, so he was an assistant there with their program. They won the Big 12 tournament championship this past year, had tremendous success there, and so obviously Chris Hennessy leaving after 8 extremely successful years with the women's soccer program, taking the job at South Alabama. So we began the search. And so we are pleased to announce Lee Hughes as our new women's soccer head coach, and just excited that he's going to, continue to take Lee women's soccer to the next level. And, it's a story program, and he's the right man for the job to keep it going.
Lee, congratulations to you.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that.
Did you change your name when you got the job?
Is that, no, but it's good irony there. It was that got me hooked right from the get-go,
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Lee Hughes. Lee, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I'm from Wales in the United Kingdom. I've been over here in the States in 2010, so nearly 14 years. I came over and played college soccer in the NAIA, and then I knew I wanted to be a coach here from the very get-go. I mean, you don't get to be a coach in the UK really, and
you
so
don't, really?
No, I mean you do if you're in the Premier League type thing, but there's not So you can have a family and buy a house over here and be a coach. So that was a big draw, and so just. Coached at volunteer at the University of Iowa, then Indiana State, then UAB, and then most recently at Texas, and now, first head coach opportunity at Lee. So, it's exciting.
Big congratulations. So we've seen the explosion of popularity of soccer worldwide. I mean, worldwide was already huge, obviously, and in your home country. But here in the United States, it's really grown, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, on the women's side, it's been big for quite a while. You know, the women's team, the U.S. team's been great for years. You know, probably absolutely the best. And so, definitely on the guys' side, it's growing as well. And so it's good. It's good to see. You know, it's good. I think right now it's one of the sports for youth kids that gets played the most. So it's good to see, and I like to see that. You know.
So what are your maybe a couple of things you'd like to do in this position? A couple of goals that you have maybe for the Lee University women's soccer program?
Yeah, I mean, from the very get-go, we're creating a 10-month vision. 10 months takes us to December. And what it means to play in December, it means that you're probably one of the best 8 teams in the country. And so, that's our vision. It's a 10-month vision. It's going to be a vision that's player-led, not coach-led. There's one thing that, as a coach, that I'm going to ask the players, and it's going to be chasing being the hardest working team in America. And so that's the one thing that I have for them. But for the most part, my job is to create an environment for them to figure out which direction we need to go to still be playing in December in 10 months' time. So that's kind of a little bit of a background foundation. But
Carmen, it seems like just a natural fit.
Well, it really was. You know, just in talking with Lee and his family, and it just felt like the right fit for us here at Lee University. And that's one of the things, you know, Lee is a special place. You know, our listeners, our viewers, of course, know that from being here in Cleveland and Bradley County. But it's a special place. And so, you know, women's soccer has been a premier program for the Lee Athletic Department. In fact, you know, I would argue it was one of the catalysts that really took our athletic department to the next level, winning 4 straight NAIA national championships there in the early 2000s. And so, you know, that success has just continued as we've gone to NCAA Division II. And so, obviously, it was an important hire. It was something you wanted to make sure you got right. You wanted to make sure you went through that vetting process and got the right person in place. And, you know, I know Coach John Maupin, our athletic director, was very thorough in that. And when I got a chance, when he introduced me to Lee and got a chance to spend the afternoon with him, you just really felt like, hey, this guy knows his stuff on the pitch, no doubt about it, but also he's the right fit for the Lee culture and what he brings and how he cares about the players. And that really stood out to me as an athletic administrator, caring about the players. He just mentioned it, player-led. You know, that vision. And Steve, the unique thing he's got going for him is he's got a veteran team that's been really successful. He's got a lot of those players coming back, and so he's going to be able to rely on them and really, you know, fulfill that vision of making it player-led. But, fantastic hire, home run hire for Lee University.
Well, joined by Carmen Lastoria and you, Lee University women's soccer coach Lee Hughes. All right, Carmen, while you're here, let's get an update. What's happening? Lee Athletics, I mean, last night a split for the Lee basketball teams, but it's that time for basketball. My goodness, we're almost mid-February.
We are, Steve, and we won't talk too much about the women's side of things last night. That was at home, yeah. Those things happen, but a tough loss for our ladies. But, you know, they had won 3 in a row coming into it. They're in great position, still sitting in 3rd place there in the Gulf South Conference. Mallory Hampton is one of the top scorers in the nation, and she is the top scorer in the GSC. So she's got a really good opportunity to be an All-American this year for Coach Marty Rowe. On the men's side, we've won 7 in a row. I mean, Coach Bubba Smith's got those guys rolling. In fact, we won on Saturday down in Huntsville. That's the first time that we've won in Huntsville against a really strong Alabama-Huntsville team. So I know it was really sweet for our guys to get that victory down in Huntsville. Beion Hendricks, who, you know, he grew up here in Cleveland. He's a local kid, went to Baylor School, but he's a local kid right here from Cleveland. And he was named the GSC Player of the Week, scored 32 points on Saturday. Had a little bit of an off night yesterday, Steve. He only scored 27 in the win last night.
It's an off night.
Against AUM. But,
much like yourself.
Yeah, Beion's playing at an extremely high level. Really proud of him in his final year with the Flames, and he's just done a phenomenal job. So, yeah, Coach Bubba Smith's got those guys rolling. They'll play at Shorter, a rivalry game this Saturday. And then, hey, we got the spring sports rolling, too. We had baseball broadcasted there on Sport 99.1 here. got a big win yesterday against Lincoln Memorial 6-4 and took 2 of 3 last weekend to open things up. So they're 3-1 on the young season. Softball's 3-0. They swept Cedarville to open up the year, and our women's lacrosse team is 1-1 on the young season. So both golf teams are ranked nationally in the top 15, and so really excited about getting the spring sports rolling. Really excited about where our basketball programs are as we get closer to March. That's really hard to believe, right?
There we go.
And then, Steve, as I mentioned, very excited for the future of the Lee women's soccer program under the direction of Lee Hughes.
All right. Lee, anything you want to add here before we go, buddy?
No, excited to be here and just excited to get in the community and get, give back and also get the support from the community. Excited about that.
Our friends at Lee University, you can keep up on the Lee University athletic app. And I guess they can get that. I know it's sponsored by Hardee's.
That's right.
But where can they find and download the app?
Yeah, you can go to the App Store, wherever you get your apps, and search Lee Flames mobile app. That's going to keep you connected to all things Lee athletics. I just mentioned that long list with spring sports starting, and so that keeps you up to date on all the news and information. You can follow your favorite teams, get live updates. So we certainly appreciate the partnership with Hardee's for making that possible, and we certainly appreciate our partnership with Food City. We honored them last night, but free admission all season long to men's and women's basketball games. We got 3 home games coming up here in the next couple of weeks, so free admission. Come on out and watch some great Division II NCAA basketball, courtesy of our friends at Food City.
All right, and thank you very much, Carmen Lastoria, brand new Lee women's soccer coach Lee Hughes. Great meeting you.
Thank you.
For the second time, of course, I recruited him there at Jenkins.
That's
so,
right. I give you credit.
You should.
I said this on our
Finally.
Instagram story that we did just a minute ago, but yeah, he met you at Jenkins when he came on his visit, and it was a done deal from there.
Well, I think now, knowing you're from Wales, it was my love of the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth, who I love. And I miss her already, but anyway, we'll get into all about Meghan Markle later. And
I'm
Harry
not sure
and
about
all.
that one.
Well, we'll talk later. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Hey, we are proud here at Mix 104.1 to be the exclusive home of Lee University Athletics, along with Talk 101.3 The Buzz and Sports 99.1. And our sincere thanks to CHI Memorial. They make our portion of the broadcast possible. All right, 10 before 9, quick break. Is Shannon Wright coming in? Oh, my goodness. We got the big event this weekend happening at Bradley's Square Mall. More on that in a moment.
Chat with T.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why Rhino come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns. from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
From Bliss Day Spa, 12 chocolate-covered strawberries from Village Bake Shop, a red carpet romance package from our friends at Refined Looks. That in itself has a value of $700, a $100 gift card, and Valentine's evening reservations at Inman Social, and then 2 tickets to see David Foster and Catherine McPhee in concert. So you can call or text us 614-6499 if you'd like to get qualified for our Valentine's giveaway presented by Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance.
Mix 141 WCLE.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
Yes, there are multiple signing days throughout the school year, but the original, the OG, as the kids would say, is the one right here in February, and no matter when we do it, it's still just as special. We start in South Sixburg, where a pair of state champs will continue their football careers in college. 3-star recruit A.J. Wallace signs with Arkansas State, and get this, Vols fans, he says head coach Butch Jones is one of the deciding factors in his decision. Jamarian Ferrier is off to Mars Hill University. The 2023 Blue Cross Bowl MVP tallied 160 and 2 touchdowns in the title game.
I've been dreaming about this process for a good 8 years, ever since I started playing football, so it just feels amazing to finally be able to showcase my talents.
When I got there, you know, it was just like a lot of love I was feeling. Like, I was just feeling a whole bunch of love from them guys. They would just treat me well. You know, they was so excited and amped for me to get there. They was ready for me to see the campus. I think I like the environment and the coaches more than anything.
Ferrier said that his career is dedicated to Jalen Pelham, a close friend and teammate who was killed in a car accident in 2022. Jalen would be proud. This morning, several Macaulay football players signed their letters of intent. Carson Gento will head to Rocky Top to play for Tennessee. Jay St. Hilaire is staying in the Volunteer State, signing to play at Vanderbilt. Paul Marie Dalgou is off to Colgate. Carson Kaufman will join the Davidson Wildcats. Olivier Kamerlin will play at Lafayette College, and Nathan Bertholomew will play with Dickinson.
I think for most of high school, it's been, where I wanted to end up. And once I started visiting UT a little more, I really knew that that was my dream. That's where I wanted to be.
It feels great. It's a crazy feeling. I've been wanting to play D1 for a long time now, and it's finally going to happen in a few months. So yeah, it's a great feeling.
Marcellus Barnes signed with Syracuse at the All-American Bowl, and he's actually already enrolled there. That's another Blue Tornado at the D1 level. And as you can imagine, it was a busy day at the Baylor School, too, where 12 student-athletes signed letters of intent. That includes 5 football players. Amari Jefferson makes things official with Alabama. Max LeBlanc heading to the Ohio State University. Whit Muschamp off the Vandy. Josh Hampton signs with Colgate, while Dom Clifford will play at Pace. Matty Nall staying in the Scenic City to golf at Chattanooga. Yom Paquette will join the Eastern Michigan golf team. Autumn Phillips is off to Knoxville to row at Tennessee, while Mary Evelyn Pierce is headed to North Carolina. And Abby Millwood signs with Central Oklahoma. Jay Sanford.
Big event this weekend. Bridget, and that is, in fact, that tonight we're going to have the elementary basketball championships on mixtv.tv tonight. Carmen Lastoria doing the play-by-play coverage this evening.
Yeah, that's right. So it's the 4th and 5th grade girls and boys championships tonight with our friends at Bradley County Parks and Rec. Our coverage on mixtv.tv is presented by GI for Kids.
So at 6 o'clock, the boys championship, North Lee and Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. 7:20, the girls championship, North Lee and Charleston. As Bridget said, mixtv.tv, 6 o'clock tonight, or go back and watch it anytime. Thanks so much to our friends at GI for Kids. If your child is having GI issues, we now have GI for Kids in Cleveland, right behind Medical Center Pharmacy. All right, at a couple of minutes before 9, our longtime friends Shannon and Jason Wright join us, and Finley Wright's here. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Morning, Steve. Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great.
And Shannon, it's happening again. And this weekend, the Valentine's Market at Bradley Square Mall.
Yes, sir. That's right. We're ready to go. We only have 6 booths left, and then we are sold out. So we're excited. I am so surprised that it went so good. I was not expecting it because it's a, of course, first-year show, and it's the beginning of the year, so everybody's still trying to kind of get over the Christmas expenses. So we're excited to see how it goes.
Jason, I mean, your events, it's just incredible how many people come out.
Oh, yeah, she does a great job, and she spends so much time and effort into promoting these events, and Steve, it's just amazing just seeing how she's grown this business from just a concept to an actual, 100% woman-owned business, and just doing amazing. I'm proud of her.
He's just the pretty face of the business.
Yes. Jason's the eye candy.
There's a reason I'm on radio, not on TV.
Absolutely. All right, so Shannon, let's just run it down here.
Yeah.
Because it's so much going on.
Yeah, that's right. So this weekend at the Bradley Square Mall, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., we have over 125 vendors. We're going to have food trucks in the parking lot. We're going to have the inflatables this time inside the mall near Dunham Sports because of the rain. And so we put them inside, just to be on the safe side. We have animal encounters. So if you've never held a baby sloth or a baby kangaroo, this is your opportunity to do that and get your picture taken with it. We have a flower truck outside near the entrance. So men, all you men looking for your, wife's flowers for Valentine's, we have you covered this weekend at the Bradley Square Mall.
I think Jason invited the flower truck.
I didn't know that was happening, that part, Steve.
Hey.
So, the expectation's high now. I'm going to have to be buying some flowers.
No, just like I told Bridget the other day, I do not want flowers. Give me dark chocolate. I do not want flowers.
There you go.
I can do it.
She's giving you a hint. We're joined by our longtime friends, Shannon and Jason Wright, Touch the Sky events and promotions. Hey, I'm just going to go ahead, Shannon, because you said there are 6 vendor slots available. What would someone need to do to get those?
Yeah, so they'll go to my website, touchtheskyevents.com, and click on Become a Vendor, and there you go. All 14 of my events will be listed there as well. So if you can't do the event this weekend, no problem. We have another one coming up next month. And, of course, my Facebook page, Touch the Sky Events and Promotions, LLC. So
it's this weekend, and just great timing. Right here, it is the Valentine's Market at the Bradley Square Mall, and it's just all covered. And your events, another thing, I was at your last one at the mall. They're just fun.
Yeah,
it's just
they are.
Fun.
Yeah, thank you. We try to make a family fun environment, for everybody to come out and enjoy. Of course, we have face painting, balloon twisting. So not only do you have a chance to buy your Valentine a gift, but you can also bring the kids and they can have fun as well. And I brought on my amazing, sexy husband today to talk about real estate because he is always a sponsor of my events.
Yes.
So for anybody that has real estate needs, I will let Jason take it away and talk about real estate.
What's happening, Jason?
Well, so I just, this morning before I came in, I did a little bit of research here to give us some actual real data. Right now, people ask, is the market really strong and is it better for buyers or sellers? So I'll be honest with you. It's really good for both. There's not a lot of active listings. In a normal market, say 6 years ago, we would have approximately 400 homes for sale in Bradley County. I looked it up this morning, and as of this morning, we only have 179 active listings from $0 to no limit. And if you really narrow that down, we only have 95 listings between $250,000 and $450,000. So there's not a lot of homes. So that helps sellers because they can hold their price up due to supply and demand. On the opposite side of that is the buyers, and I talked to my buddy Ryan Holton at United Community Bank.
Sorry to hear it.
Of course, Ryan is fantastic. Love Ryan. He does a fantastic job, very professional. But anyways, he told me this morning that with good credit, you can get a 5.875% loan on an FHA for a 30-year and 6.5% on a conventional. And THDA actually has a 100% financing program for first-time home buyers. So there is still some good. The rates have pulled back. We've seen an uptick. and people wanting to get out and look, and plus the weather helps. Days are getting longer. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, feel free to give me a call. You can reach me on my cell phone at 423-650-9806 or at the office, at the RE/MAX Experience office, 423-790-3086. And lastly, Steve, you can visit my personal website, which is countitsold.com, countitsold.com, and you can search all listed properties in Southeast Tennessee. You can set up property searches and be notified about new listings. You can favorite properties that you like, and you can use a free mortgage calculator. There's a free property valuation of your home. There's a lot that you can do on that website for free. And yeah, I won't be a bunch of people calling you. It's my website, so I'll be the one holding that information. But I would love to be your realtor if you need a realtor, local realtor. Sorry.
That sounds wonderful. Touch the Sky Events and Promotions, Valentine's Market at the Mall. We're joined by Shannon and Jason Wright. All right, Shannon, just let's recap one more time here. It's this Saturday.
Yes, for all of you last-minute shoppers, this Saturday, the Valentine's Market at the Mall at Bradley Square Mall, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I know it's a little different. Usually my Saturday events are 10 to 5, but because it's just a one-day event, we extended it a little bit longer, 10 to 6. Free parking, free admission, over 125 vendors, food trucks, inflatables, face painting, animal encounters, flower truck, oh goodness, everything you could possibly think of you'll find this weekend at Bradley Square Mall.
And again, Shannon has 6 vendor spots available, and let's just remind everyone how they can find out more about those.
Yes, for more information for this event and all 14 of my events this year, visit touchtheskyevents.com or my Facebook page, Touch the Sky Events and Promotions, LLC.
All right, guys, thanks so much, and we'll see you at Bradley Square Mall on Saturday.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. All right, I tell you what, Bridget, let's get a final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list here. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Amanda McMillan today. The birthday wish says she is a special person and a mom of 3. Barbara Chadwick is celebrating a birthday today. That is Austin's grandmother. Ashlyn Young is 27 today. Colby DeFreese celebrated a birthday yesterday. That is from Caitlin Collins. George Henry celebrating today. The birthday wish says happy birthday to Coach G. That is from your TCPS Lady Hawks basketball team. Betty Jo Brown is 73 today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number as well. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, that's going to do it for us here this morning, 9:05. If you're listening on Mix 1041, going to get you back to music. If you're watching us on mixtv.tv this morning, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. But again, a couple of reminders tonight. We will have live coverage of the Bradley County Parks and Rec 4th and 5th grade girls and boys championship games. Live from Ocoee Middle School. Carmen Lastori will bring the call at 6 o'clock tonight on mixtv.tv. Appreciate GI for Kids helping to make that possible. If your child has GI issues, GI for Kids now in Cleveland, right behind Medical Center Pharmacy on North Ocoee Street. So looking forward to that tonight. Got a big show tomorrow morning as we get ready for Super Bowl 58 on Sunday, which, Bridget, we're very proud. Super Bowl 58 will be here on Mix 1041 Sunday evening. Kickoff 6:30, pregame at 5. Also, a longer pregame starting at 2 o'clock on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. But our friends at Crown Jeep, your Southeast Tennessee Jeep dealer, sponsoring our coverage.
That's right. Yeah, we appreciate General Manager Dan Good there at Crown Jeep here in Cleveland. So, yeah, Super Bowl coverage coming up on Sunday evening.
So you're going to have a pick, is that right?
Yes.
All right. So,
yes,
all right. All right. Now, finally, and this is it, we announced our Valentine's prize package presented by Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance. So tons of prizes. You can see all the prizes on our website at mymix1041.com. But, Bridget, People can call or text throughout the day. Is that right?
That's right. Our number is 614-6499. So again, 614-6499. You can call or text to get in on this year's Valentine's giveaway.
It's a shorter registration period. We're going to give this away Monday morning. So looking forward to that. At 9:07, have a great day, everybody, and God bless.
Broadcasting from the Kia